let's start the video. Let's talk about last night's winning number. The winning number were very well inside the Dster as predicted. So for those of you who got the Dster for Powerball, you know which Dster I'm using. And remember, April will be a new Dster. We do not use the March Dster. And the $54.3 million Powerball has predicted the winning number using the 3 powerful system. Now, if you look at the winning number, they were in 16, 19, 25, 32, 49, and 18. So copy those numbers down. And we know that 2 were 1. We went back to back with New York and New Jersey. As I said again, New York hit again. On second prize, it was in the Suffolk County, Long Island. And we know that the regular. So he picked his own number. I assume that regular means that he picked his own number. And remember, last night's Mega Man was all up high in Matrix, so nobody won the Mega Man Jackpot or nor the second prize. But this time someone did, because Matrix was very well below 20. So 2 numbers were very well below 20, and no number were higher than 49. So that means it's playable, it's doable. You can win the jackpot with these. He picked his own number. So sometimes you gotta be patient. You probably stick to the game plan, and he probably picked the number. And using his regular numbers, or he used a system to pick his numbers. It's not a quick pick because there's no quick pick and no play it back again. So there we have it, and let's look at where the numbers are. Now if you go down, I'm sorry about that. If you go down, I'm going to show you the red number that was caught in last night Powerball. That I posted a video on the red numbers. Now we're going to go to there in a minute, but before we do that, subscribe, donate, follow me on FOP, and you can also donate through Google Wallet or PayPal. Share and like my video, and also use the closed captioning on my video. Email me at hyper@linkster@yahoo.com for any private prediction or any requests. I'll be glad to help you out in many ways. And prediction will be via email at hyper_linkster@yahoo.com. And remember, follow my system, part 1. If you want to learn this, it will be consulting coaching. For those of you who think this is a waste of time, it's not a waste of time. It took me a long time to create these illustrations, and it will be very, very useful in hitting that jackpot. It only gets better. Illustration part 1, January to December. You need that Dster number to pick the right Dster. Remember, these Dster numbers are set up accordingly, so it's very effective. Cannot make up any Dster number. It doesn't work that way. Took me a long time to create the Dster number by month. Part 2, part 3, phase out. Part 4, secret code. Secret code is the best way to hit those winning combination. That's a goal, because the secret code will be matrix on every single ticket. Now, to improve is work on the code Dster pair, getting that 2 number correct on every single ticket. Part 5, 6, 7, 8. Law of elimination eliminate 15 draws 2 draws ago using the law of elimination. None of the 15 draw number had been chosen by the lottery machine. That's how good the law of elimination went for the Powerball 2 draws ago. That means over 40 numbers were well eliminated without eliminating winning numbers. Remember, I use these formulas will be effective. Law of attraction, repetition, and opposite attraction. What each number opposite attracts, that's your key to figure them out. I have the chart to tell you which number opposite attracts which. And FCC chart, here's the FCC chart, will look like this. Lewis Lane did come out after it went dry, and Robin Hood 62 didn't come out for last night for Mega Man 2 draws ago, nor it will come on Friday's draw. Tomorrow's draw will not have Robin Hood. I promise you that. And this is the red number that was wrote down: 12, 21, 26, 28, 62, and 29. I wrote these red numbers down. These red numbers wasn't made up after the draw was written. Before the draw, even though none of the red number came, let's see where it stands. 16 was drawn by Lotto machine. 16 was one up by the 10 spot. 19, 29 went up by one on the 10 spot. 25 went up by one on the 1 spot. 32 went up by 2, went down by 2 in the 1 spot. 49 went down by 2 in the 1 spot. And then also 18 went up by 1 in the 10 spot. So what do we have here? We have 6 in the 1 spot, 9 in the 1 spot, 25, 32 in the 1 spot, 2 is in the 1 spot, and the 9 in the 1 spot, and 8 in the 1 spot. So we're able to see that even though it didn't pick up the red numbers, because there were only 6 red numbers out of the Lotto matrix of 69 numbers. So it came close even though it didn't pick up the red numbers. We know that it did pick up the 2s, the 8s, and the 6s, and the 9s, which all came by which were all drawn by Lotto machine. They didn't draw any 7s in the 1 spot. They didn't draw any 0 in the 1 spot. They didn't draw any 3 in 1 spot, and they didn't draw any 4s in 1 spot, which none of these had in 1 spot. So it was picking up numbers that were drawn by Lotto machine in the 1 spot. They'll pick up those 9s, 2s, 8s, and 6s, which were all drawn. It was 16, 19, 25, 32, 49, and 18 was picking up that. So it was getting close. Even though it didn't hit on the red numbers, it came close. So that's how it works. We know that they weren't any drawing any 7s. Now, didn't they, right? Now, you want to email me for the red numbers, you can email me for that, but let's see where it stands. Okay, I'm going to use this one for the Dster. Now, the Powerball update. Now I'm going to write down the winning numbers. I don't want to do a long video, but I got to explain it correctly. And some of you remember, Dster will be used via illustrating part 1 Dster number by month. You got to find the right Dster. And how do you know which Dster to use? The code Dster. The code Dster is the code Dster will be used. If the IDCQ system don't have the code Dster, then you're not using the right Dster. You must have the code Dster. Doesn't necessarily need to have the code Dster pair. It must have the code Dster inside. And you gotta go through every single code Dster, every Dster by month. So that month you might want to use a number. If the first Dster number don't have it, you go up again, use the next Dster number, then use the next Dster number. That's why it's called infinite Dster. So keep using the Dster again and again until you get the code Dster number in your Dster. The code Dster number is different from the Dster number. Code Dster number is a secret code, and the Dster number is a Dster number that is used to calculate the Dster by month. So it's 2 different things. Now, 5903. And if you don't understand, I don't expect you to understand my system fully, entirely, but you got to study. Don't expect someone to give you hand you over the money. That's not going to happen. Nobody's going to hand you over the money. So you got to learn my system. You got to study and work it out. I know a lot of people out there has been calculating the Dster by month, and in the past they have sent me their workouts on the Dster. I appreciate that. Please continue to do that. That's the way to learn my system, is to keep working it out and keep improving. Now here's the 4th set of number. So I use the Dster to calculate the Dster by month. And you can see that 0, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8, and 9s. on the Dster, and the least common factor is a 4. And what happened? None of the 4s came out last night except for the 49. That's it. There were no 4s, and that's the least common factor. The only 4s you could have done was 04, 48, 46, 64, 34, 43, 45, 54. But the 49 came close. But it doesn't matter if you follow a breakdown. The 9s right here. You can use a blue box to put 49 if it need to be placed, depending on what the breakdown shows you. Only high percentage numbers are allowed to use in the blue box, and the cohesive pair. None of the other numbers can be used in the blue box. Because why? Because you cannot play non-playable numbers, and you cannot play neutral numbers in the blue box. Neutral numbers are regular numbers. They are not high percentage high percentage drawing numbers. So why would you put something that's not high percentage of coming out in the blue box? No need to. And let's see where the numbers are. But before we get that, I need to use a star that I am always using. And let's get to 16. Now, 16 will be up here. If you follow my system, 16 is here. It appears one time. So one frequency, 16. 19 appears only one time also. 19 is also one frequency. So major common factor must have a number with one frequency. Now, 16, 19. 25 is down here. Also have one frequency. So this draw number with one frequency is coming out. 32 is also here. 4 number with one frequency, and that's how tricky they sometimes do it. 32 is here, and 49 is not in the Dster, but you can place a 4 in the blue box to form 49 if it needs to. And then you have 18. So that's nice. All winning number has one frequency. And even though it has one frequency, most of the common numbers are 03, 30, 39. These are the most common factors that can get drawn. But it skipped it. I was expecting 39 because it was in front of us. The 39s and 30s, 03s was in front of us. But they did draw the 19 and 49. That's how good they are. And if you like my channel, please subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. And also follow me on Fope. If you would like the red numbers for the Mega Man, please email me. Or Powerball, please email me. Subscribe, donate, follow me on Fope. And also share and like my video.